How you doing, YouTube? This is Anglico 0861. I'm going to do a review on the Century Arms WASR 10 underfolder. My last video was on the Bushmaster Carbon 15. So, nice little rifle here. If you're looking for a rifle with a budget, the WASR is a nice weapon. Now, Century Arms has had kind of a hit and miss reputation for a while with some of the weapons, and I know for a while some of the WASRs were kind of crappy. And a couple things to look for when you're buying a AK-47 by Century Arms. Okay, check your front post here. Make sure it's straight up and down. It's not canted to one side or the other. Okay, that's a problem with some of the WASRs. They had some problems with the trigger. Now this one has the Tapco trigger. It's taken all the trigger slap out of it, which is really nice. It's a nice trigger. The magazines, it comes with two magazines. One's a metal magazine, and this one's a Tapco magazine. I really like these Tapcos. They're nice magazines. They fit in good. When you first fit them in, you might have to, work them in there every, a little bit here and there. Take some of the plastic out, but other than that, they fit in really nice, and there's no wobble, anything like that, like a lot of the other ones. A lot of these WASRs were originally made for a single-stick magazine. Okay, and since the assault weapons ban has ended, they've taken them, the ones that they had left over, and they've put two metal plates in here. Most of the AKs, you'll see right here, there's like a indentation groove, and that's to hold the magazine in place. Okay, well, what they've done in here is they put two metal plates in there to do the same purpose. Okay, it works fine. They've cut out the mag well to make it wider to accept the double stack magazines, and the only thing I've done with this is I've put a Tapco saw style grip on it. I have big hands, and the regular AK-47 grip was a little small for me, so I put that on there. It's got the folding stock, which is nice and tight. It doesn't wobble, it doesn't shake. Really nice. Really, surprised me the quality of this AK. I mean, it's not AK-47 standards. It's not Cadillac. Well, none of them are, but it's an AK-47. Okay, if somebody once said if you were going to go to the face of an unknown planet and you could take one weapon, what would it be? And I would take the AK-47. It's rugged, durable. You can throw it in the mud and the rain and the dust and everything else, and run it over with a tank, and it's still going to fire. Very reliable, very dependable. This one comes with the slanted muzzle brake. Works really nice. Keeps the muzzle rise down. It has your cleaning rod, so on and so forth. So it's a nice rifle. It functions well, shoots well. And one of the things I wanted to talk about is this is a good weapon if you're on a budget. It costs under $500, and the way the world's going now, you really should have something in case something happens. Okay, and I know a lot of you guys are, I'm saving up for this, I'm saving up for that, I'm saving up for a Rock River AR or whatever. Okay, well, what if the day before you're going to go and buy your really expensive rifle or whatever, and something happens to the world? Now you're screwed. Okay, buy what you can afford now, trade up later. Okay, you really should have something, whether it's a AK-47 or an SKS. I mean, you can usually pick those up pretty reasonable. I used to be able to buy them for like $80 or $90 back in the 90s, but they're more expensive than that now. Get what you can afford, trade up later. What do I mean by trade up later? Well, later on, if you have more money, you can always buy something else. Guns are an investment. Okay, don't get rid of them. Don't pawn them, because you pawn them, then later on, damn, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Okay, but trade up if you have to. If things do go bad and you have an AK-47 or a cheap shotgun or something, whatever you have, you know, you might be able to pick off somebody else later on. What I mean by that is, in World War II, the Allies would fly over France, Nazi-occupied France, and they would shovel out just thousands of these little Liberty pistols. Single shot, 45 pistol. And a French resistance fighter or farmer could pick one up, put a bullet in it, it came with the bullet, and walk up behind a Nazi soldier, German soldier, whatever, and boom, one shot to the head, and now he had a Mauser or a Schmeiser or a Luger, and that's what he did, is he traded up. And that's how a lot of the French resistance folks armed themselves during World War II. So get what you can afford. I would highly recommend having at least 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Okay? Even if you don't have stockpiles of food, you don't have stockpiles of all this other stuff. If you have a good weapon that you can either defend yourself with, or if times get bad, you can take what you need. I don't like to say that, but hey, if things go bad, you never know what's going to happen. You really should have something. And this is a nice rifle for the price. So pick yourself something up now. Gun prices are only going higher. It's going to be harder to get. Ammunition's getting more expensive. So I said, have yourself at least 1,000 rounds of ammunition. That's what I have for this one. Actually, I have more than that. And for my my M4, I've got a couple thousand for that. But you know, have a couple if you can. I've got a small arsenal. It's not much, but it's enough. It's something for me, something for my wife, and my other family members if something ever happens. So, but the WASR is a good investment. You know, you're not going to spend a whole lot of money, and you get a lot of firepower. So, anyway, so I'm doing some of these videos of reviews, and you know, post any comments you like, any questions. Feel free to post them. I'll answer them. And until the next video, thanks a lot. Semper Fi. Hoorah.